sound like walking. There's literally just footsteps like directly above us.
Dude, the voice is so weird though.
I just heard a female voice. That literally sounded like somebody singing.
For tonight's video, we went to historic Whitehall, New York and investigated their Elks Lodge, but it wasn't always known as the Elks. In the 1870s, it was known as the Phoenix Hotel and the Hall's Opera House. A gentleman by the name of E.C. Hall owned it. It had a brothel in there that was well known to the public, but not really publicized. It had a restaurant, had an office, and even a boarding house in this location.
Now the building itself even had a bowling alley attached, and all the original parts of that are still there today, and it's still in use. During the operation of the hotel, there was actually a massive fire that took out the entire third floor. It is actually believed that several hotel patrons passed away as a result of this fire. Now the hotel would eventually transition into the ownership of the Elks, who still remain there today.
The Elks organization was founded in 1868 and originally went by the name the Jolly Corks. It was founded by actors, entertainers, and other people associated with theater, and then eventually expanded to other professions. The Elks was established to promote and practice the four cardinal values of fidelity, brotherly love, charity, and justice. They also sought to improve the welfare of their members and enhance American spirit and patriotism. The Order of the Elks is non-political, non-sectarian, and strictly American membership, and to be accepted into the Elks, you have to be recommended by a member in good standing. To be accepted, you also have to be 21, believe in a higher power, and be in good moral standing.
Now, over the years, a number of members of the Elks Lodge have experienced many different types of paranormal activity. Reports of a woman singing on the first floor, people being heard dancing upstairs, and even a full-bodied apparition of a female walking from the main office over to the women's bathroom wearing a long flowing dress. Now, after years of these reports, they asked us to come in and investigate, and you guys are about to see what we experienced on our investigation of the Whitehall Elks Lodge. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we are in Whitehall, New York at the Elks Lodge.
Now this place is very interesting. It opened in the 1870s. It served as an opera house, it was a hotel, and it served as a brothel for a short time. And the bowling alley in here is actually original.
Yeah, and we're the first group to ever investigate here. They've had a lot of claims from the different members over the years of the lodge. Full-bodied apparitions, shadow figures, things moving, doors opening and closing, all kinds of stuff, but nobody's ever actually investigated it, so I'm very interested to see what we get tonight as we go inside.
Another really cool thing too, it's directly connected to Skeen Manor, which is literally just up the hill. So guys, if you haven't seen that video, definitely go back and rewatch that video. Comment, let us know that you're going back to rewatch it, but Steve's gonna start off with a solo down in the basement.
Yeah, the way we're gonna do it is I'm gonna do a solo first in the basement. It's very small down there, so we both can't stand up and move around. So I'm gonna go do a solo down there. We're gonna move throughout the building as a duo, and then Dylan is actually gonna finish off the night with a solo up in the attic, which is right underneath where the top floor burnt down from the hotel. So it's gonna be an interesting night. I'm excited to see what we get. I'm gonna get in there, do some EVPs in the basement, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, let's get inside.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. So as I go in, Dylan is in the back area over there in a different complete section of the building from where I'll be. He's inside. And I'm gonna be down here in the basement alone. So let's see what we get down here. This place is actually very creepy. And it's very dark down here. There's a bunch of different areas like little hallways and corner rooms. So I'm gonna get down there, I'm gonna get into IR and we'll do some EVPs. Okay. Oh, it's dark. Wow. It is dark down here. Take a look, I'll show you guys. This is what it looks like. There's no windows down here. Oh man. It's pitch black. All right, let's do a session here. I'm gonna do a quiet one first and see if we pick up anything before I start asking questions. I'm gonna have to explain a lot of the stuff to them tonight, I feel like. Nobody's ever investigated here, so they haven't seen this equipment before. They don't really know how it works or what it does, but hopefully they'll use it. All right, if there's anybody down here in the basement with me, my name is Steve. I've been invited here tonight to talk to you and communicate with you. We have permission to be here. I have some devices with me tonight that are gonna make it a little bit easier for me to communicate with you. I can't always see you and I can't always hear you, so this stuff just helps, okay? The device I have in my hand right here just records your voice. So when I ask you questions or when I hit record on this, if you come up to it and you speak as loudly and as clearly as you can, I should be able to hear whatever message you have for me. So this first session, I'm not gonna ask you any questions. I'm gonna give you the floor. This is your time to speak. I'm gonna count to 3 and then come up to this device and speak as loud and as clear as you can and give me whatever message you may have. You can tell me your name, you can just say hello, you can say goodbye, whatever it is you wanna tell me. Now is your time, okay? So I'm gonna count to 3 and then come speak into this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what they said. I'll tell you what, this is one of the darker locations I've been in a long time. There's no windows down here, so it's pitch black. All I have is this little LCD screen to see. I guess I wasn't expecting it to be this dark down here. So let's see if anybody's down here with me. There's literally like, it's like constant whispering or chattering. Honestly, okay, so I can't make out exactly what they're saying, but it sounds like two different voices. It almost sounds like two people talking to each other, maybe about me. Like they're unsure of why I'm down here or if they can trust me or something like that. It's almost like they're having a conversation back and forth. It sounds like two different voices to me. So I don't know. I'm gonna get into a question session in this room before I move out there and do a couple more. So let's see if they'll be a little more clear this time. Okay, I think I can hear you. You sound like you're kind of far away from me though. So if you can step back down into this room and come up to me and speak into this device a little bit closer, I probably can hear what you're gonna say, okay? I mean you no harm, no disrespect. I think the history of the location is amazing. Whatever time period you were here, I wanna learn about that, no matter what the building was being used for. So if you can come up to this device in my hand, when I ask you a couple questions and just answer them for me, that would be amazing, okay? So come on in here. There you go. 1, 2, 3. My name is Steve. Can you tell me your name? Can you say Whitehall? Just to confirm that you can hear me, if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, what comes next? One, 2, 3. Let's see if we got any clearer answers this time.
My name is Steve. Can you tell me your name? Can you say Whitehall? Just to confirm that you can hear me, if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, what comes next? 1, 2, 3.
Couldn't quite make it out. It sounded maybe like a possible whisper after the second question, but again, the first ones were very quiet and seemed distant, so maybe they're out there in that area. So let's step out into this other room of the basement. We'll do a couple more question sessions before we get upstairs and get back into the investigation. So let's see who's out there. This is literally like walking through a cave in the dark. Like it's just cut into this stone foundation of this building, and there's all these different rooms, and they can't stand up straight in some of them. Oh my God, there's stuff. It's creepy. It's creepy down here. Let's do a session. Let's do a session right here. We're kind of by the staircase to go back upstairs. So we'll do a session in here and see if maybe whoever was talking on that first one, maybe out here, maybe they're a little bit closer to here. So let's ask them some questions. All right, I moved out to the main room here by the staircase. So if you can hear me, please step into this room. Okay, I'm gonna ask you some questions on this device. And if you can answer them, we would really appreciate it. Here we go, okay? 1, 2, 3. Can you tell me what year it is for you? What's the name of the hotel in this building? Can you say banana? One, 2, 3. Let's see. Again, if you're new to the channel, we ask them to say things like banana or count after us. It's not like an intelligence thing per se. It's more of like, can they actually hear us and interact with us in real time? If I ask them to say banana, it's a 3-syllable word. It's harder to mistake for something else. So let's see if they said it.
Can you tell me what year it is for you?
Okay, there's something there. Hold on.
What year it is for you? What's the name?
What is that?
Can you tell me what year it is for you? What's the name of the hotel in this building? Can you say banana?
Does that say it? Does that actually say banana? Hold on.
What's the name of the hotel in this building? Can you say banana?
Banana. It does. It says it. Okay, so it says banana. So they answered that question. There's definitely a response after what year is it for you? It's multiple words though, and I can't make it out. I'm hoping once I put the headphones on and I get it on the computer, I'll be able to hear it a little bit better, but I just can't make it out right now. So definitely something out here is aware of me and can answer my questions. So I'm gonna do one more session down here before I get upstairs and meet up with Dylan, so let's get into it. Also, so far down here in the basement, this area by the stairs actually feels the most comfortable. That back room over there felt kind of weird. This room here feels like somebody's just watching me from it. It's pitch black for me, so like I know there's a doorway over there, but it's absolutely pitch black. I can't see it. It just feels like there's eyes or somebody standing in that room staring at me. It doesn't feel like mean or anything, but I just feel like I'm being watched right now. So it's a little bit uncomfortable down here. Maybe they're the one that's talking to me. So let's ask them some questions and see if they want to interact. I said it felt like somebody's watching me from this back room, so I figured why not put my back to it. Maybe they'll poke their head up behind me and you guys can get a look at them and let me know. But let's ask them some questions and see if they want to interact before we get upstairs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Is there somebody in this room directly behind me? Before I go upstairs and try to communicate with some other people, can you say good luck? Is it okay that we're here to talk to you tonight? One, two, three. Let's see.
Is there somebody in this room directly behind me? Before I go upstairs and try to communicate with some other people, can you say good luck? Is it okay that we're here to
Does that say it? Does that say good luck super quick? Hold on.
somebody in this room directly behind me? Before I go upstairs and try to communicate with some other people, can you say good luck? Is it
Good
okay
luck.
that we're
Good
here to
luck.
talk to you tonight?
It literally goes, good luck. Okay, so that's the second definite intelligent response question they've said an answer to. And then it sounds like, again, there's something after the what year is it for you. So there's definitely something down here willing to communicate with us. I'm hoping they'll follow us upstairs and talk to us up there. But let's get upstairs. We're going to get right into an Estes with a seer session, but we have some new seer goggles from Amy's Crib. So we're going to throw those on Dylan. We're actually going to go over to the bowling alley. So let's get up there and see who we can make contact with.
All right guys, so we moved over to the bowling alley, which is actually original to this location. So it's really cool to be in here. We're gonna do an Estes session as well as the Ghost Tube Seer. We have the lens now. Big shout out to Amy's Crib. Thank you guys for the lens. And we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, it's a weird room. Never been in a haunted bowling alley before, I don't think. And this one being original to like back when it was the Opera House and the hotel is pretty cool. So he's gonna go under there and we have a couple other things set up that I will show you guys and we'll see what we can get.
Yeah, let's do it.
So right over here we have the Mel meter at the end of the lanes. Static dome over here on the counter. We have a cat ball up on that table, a cat ball over here on this lane, and then the EDI as well. So we're just gonna kind of see what we can get in here during this session. Mel meter's already going off. Oh, and there's no airflow in here either, guys. It's hot in here right now. Very hot. Can you step away from that so it stops? Step back. Thank you. My name is Steve. This is Dylan over here in the chair. He has a couple devices that he's using right now that should make it a little bit easier for you to communicate with us, okay?
Somebody said new here?
New here. Yes, we are new here. Yep. He's using some piece of equipment that he can hear you through. So he just said new here. If you're telling him a message, he should be able to. Yeah, just like that. He should be able to say whatever you say to him using that. He's also got something on his face that you can show him a picture. So if you go up and manipulate that device, you'll be able to show him a picture of whatever you want to show us. So if you want, you can show us what this building looked like for you. So can you show us what you knew this building as, whether it was the hotel, the Opera House, or if you knew it as the Elks Lodge? Again, we're not here to...
Somebody said leave?
Oh. Do you want us to leave? You don't want us in here? We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to disrespect you. We're just here to talk to you and communicate, learn about what life was like here. No matter what the building was being used for at the time that you were here. We just want to learn about it. Are you able to talk to us tonight?
Picture coming through.
Okay, he's got a picture.
It looks like the water. That's kind of cool. It's like the water and then buildings in the background, it looks like.
Okay. So we're right on the canal. There's a canal right outside here, literally across the street. So it's very possible that this is what they saw. Did you live near the water? in one of the buildings maybe? Or did you see the water from your room upstairs? Because again, this was a hotel and a brothel, so there was rooms all the way up. There was a third floor, but it burned down. And we were told that some people passed away in that fire. So it could be somebody that either lived or worked in the hotel back in the day. Do you have a message for anybody? Is there anything you want to tell us? Is it okay that we're here tonight?
Woman's voice just came through. I couldn't tell what it said. Another one. A lot lower though.
So that's interesting because a lot of things that they see are women out in one of the other areas over there where we're going to next. They see a female apparition walking across the hall out there. So that's like one of the biggest claims here is female apparitions. Are you the woman that they see walking around on the first floor here? And the Mel meter goes off. Okay, hi. Can you give us your name? Dylan should be able to hear you if you tell him. Or if you want, you can show him a picture of what you look like. I just heard footsteps out here. I mean, I could hear my creaking on the floor, but I just heard
So like I said, Dylan?
2 footsteps out there in that hallway. Clear as day. I mean, I could hear my creaking in here, but there was 2 footsteps on, it sounded like carpet. It was like muffled footsteps out there.
I don't know if you're like walking around me, but it feels like there's like a cold breeze like right here.
There's no way he's feeling that. I mean, I'm
Another picture's coming through.
I'm way over here.
It's a bunch of people in like robes.
Robes?
Ton of people in robes, and it looks like they're in like a cave.
A cave? I mean, the basement's kind of like a cave, but robes.
Guy.
I don't know. That's weird. Oh, EDI just went off. I think it was the pressure. If you're near that device, can you touch it so that it lights up different colors? All you gotta do is walk near it, tap it. That's how all of this works. This device here, the little clear ball on the top of the bowling alley, that device, and then the ball on the table. If you touch any of those, they'll light up and change colors. Or if you're in the hallway, can you walk towards us?
I feel like I just got like poked in my left arm. If it was like sharp. It was like a stabbing feeling.
Did you touch Dylan? It's okay if you did. Again, we would really like to know your name so we can address you properly. I just got a cold breeze. He said that. I just got a cold breeze right here in front of me. There's nothing here. Nothing here. That is not on. The air conditioning is not on, I promise you. That was really weird. It was right here. It was like a cold breeze went by. Friend. Yeah, we can be friends. And then that goes off, picking up a temperature fluctuation. Literally in the same direction that it goes, right over there. It's like somebody just walked by me.
Somebody said hello. It's like, hello.
Hi. Are you willing to talk to us now? You feeling a little bit more comfortable?
Me?
Yes. We're here to talk to you. I just saw something back there in that back doorway. I thought it was maybe my camera light at first. It is not. It doesn't reach that far. It looked like something moved from the right side to the left quickly. It was like right across. It was in that back room though, which leads to behind the pins. This is still an active bowling alley as well. They still use this. But it
bad?
We're not bad.
Felt like there's someone like standing right here. It's got like wicked cold and it felt like the weight shifted on the floor.
Again, it's not me. I'm way over here. He can't feel me. Did I just see you in that back hall behind the pins? If I did, can you come out here and set off one of these devices or let Dylan know that it was you? Show him a picture of you or say yes? We're gonna be here for a while tonight. We're gonna move to different areas of the building. A lot of like what they're describing as far as like the female apparition that they see outside seems almost residual. Like it's, you know, she's just doing her normal thing, walking from one spot to the other, not paying any attention to anybody. So it could be a residual haunting of somebody that maybe worked during the hotel or in the brothel days or the opera house. Who knows? But maybe we'll see her tonight. Were you just
up?
You want us to go upstairs? We're gonna come upstairs. Who's upstairs waiting for us? because next we're gonna be out in that main area towards the staircase in the main lobby. We're gonna investigate out there next because that's where they see this female apparition all the time.
So like you said, are you ready?
Yeah, ready for what? Are you gonna show yourself to us or make a noise? Move something? We're gonna come upstairs in a little bit. Are there any rooms available in the hotel? We'll take a room for the night. 2 rooms, please. We'll take 2 rooms for the night. I don't want to share a room with him. I just heard a female voice. I just heard a female voice. I just heard a female voice. That literally sounded like somebody singing. Hello? That was so loud.
Sound like a female just said hello.
No way. I hear a female voice. I say hello, and he says a female says hello. Did I just hear you singing? I swear to God, that sounded like a lady singing right out here in this hallway. It was like 2 notes. It was like bum bum, just like that. That was crazy.
Another female voice, couldn't make it out.
That was so loud. I hope the mic picked that up, dude. That was so loud.
Hey?
Did I just hear you singing out here? Can you sing some more for us?
It's the girl.
It's the girl. It's the girl. Did I hear the girl that everybody sees? Is that the woman who was singing? Is she going to the opera house maybe? Or is it one of the women that worked in the brothel? And then that goes off again. And then that goes off again. Thank you. If you step back, it'll stop making that noise. Let me know you can hear me. Come over here. Thank you. If you want, you can touch the top of that device and it'll light up and make a bunch of different colors too. So if you get a little closer than you have been and you just touch the top of it, it's gonna light up and change all kinds of colors. Okay? Is that something you could do for us?
Let's tell him, it sounded like.
What do you want to tell us? I can't believe that female voice though. That was so loud, and then it says it's the girl. Can you sing again for us? So a lot of different lodge members have reported.
Female voice again, I couldn't tell what it said.
A lot of different lodge members have reported seeing a female full-body apparition walking right in this main hallway out here where we're gonna go next. And they hear singing and dancing upstairs like somebody's having a party. I just heard a female voice singing. Like, it was so clear.
It sounded like someone said Bruce died. It was like someone died.
Bruce died. Did they pass away in the fire? Again, the top floor of this building burnt down, so we lost an entire floor, and we were told that some people did pass away in that fire. That was back in the hotel days, the hotel.
There's reasons?
Days. So when it was the hotel and the opera house, that's also when it was the brothel, the secret brothel that not a lot of people knew about. Were you here during the hotel days and the opera house days? If the female...
Get like the cold breeze again. It's like right here.
That's so weird because I felt the cold breeze, he's felt the cold breeze. This has picked up a temperature fluctuation multiple times.
It just said someone's right, and then it cut out. Male voice.
And there's no airflow in here. I'm telling you, it is warm in here. There's no airflow in here. If you just walked by Dylan, can you come up to this device again like you have been earlier so it makes that noise? All you gotta do is walk past
Almost sound like they said don't sweat. Like don't sweat it or...
Man, it's hot in here. I'm trying not to sweat, man. I smell fine. I don't think I smell bad. We're gonna move in a minute out towards the main entrance, the main lobby where the woman is seen. So if you want, you can come out there with us, and we're gonna use a couple other things that should make it a little bit easier for you to communicate with us, okay? This has been a weird Estes session, especially for a location that's never had one done before. A lot of the stuff he was saying was backing up things we were experiencing, whether it was the cold spots or him feeling like somebody standing next to him getting touched, me hearing the female voice, and then it's saying it's the girl right out there. As I say hello, a female voice says hello back. Like everything is just adding up and checking out with the claims that they've told us. The female out there, they hear the singing, the dancing, and all that kind of stuff. For a location that's never been investigated before, they're off to a great start here. I think they're ready to talk, willing to talk. They just got to try to figure out how to use a lot of the equipment. But we're gonna get out there, we're gonna do some EVPs, we're gonna break out some other equipment and see if we can make contact with this woman that I think I heard and that people are seeing. So let's get him out and let's move out there. we're gonna go for a good scare. So we're gonna go on the side where he said it feels like somebody's standing next to him. Let's see.
Another female voice, couldn't make it out. Good Lord.
Now you got a lot of stuff to take off.
Yeah, I had to stop recording here. There we go, cool. Wow.
Yeah, weird.
Weird?
Really weird. So what I think is interesting is, again, this location has never been investigated before. They don't know what any of this stuff is.
Right.
They've never seen it. They've never done an Estes. They've never used a millimeter.
Right.
That's gone off a handful of times, but it's been going off right after one of, like, because I felt a cold breeze too. It's been going off like very similar times. Like, oh, you feel a cold breeze, like somebody standing next to you, and then that goes off. There's no airflow in here.
Right.
It's hot.
Well, it was weird too because it's like I'd feel the breeze and I'd feel like the floor was shifting next to me.
Yeah,
so
no,
like
I never came on this side. I was always over here. And whenever you said that, I wasn't moving, and I would turn around and point the camera like, look how far away I am. He's not even feeling me even if I am moving. 100% heard a female singing. Like,
singing?
Clear as day. It was like just like that out in the hallway.
Right.
And I go, oh my God, I heard a female out in this, where they see everybody. I go, hello? And you go, female voice just said hello. Like immediately right after.
That's cool though.
That's what I mean.
Like, it's intelligent, right?
That's what
it's
I'm
not
saying.
Just residual.
So like for a place that's never been investigated, they're figuring it out.
Right.
I think they're willing to talk, and they're starting to get more comfortable and figure out this stuff.
Well, it was weird too because the woman I kept hearing, it sounded like she had like an accent.
Yeah, okay.
She almost sounded like French.
Okay.
Which I mean,
makes sense in the area. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. That was cool though.
I'm excited to get out there. We'll do some EVPs. That's where they see the female apparition all the time as well.
Yeah.
Try to make contact with her, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. All right, guys, so we moved out to the main hallway here, this main entranceway. This is where everybody reports seeing the female apparition walking across the hall and going over towards the women's bathroom. Also, this is where I heard that female singing come from. I mean, it was so loud.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see if we can capture maybe another, voice singing. That'd be pretty cool. We also have devices set up everywhere.
Yeah.
So we have stuff leading back into the bowling alley. We have stuff on the stairs here. We're gonna try to see where they want us to go, and just go from there.
You had said up during your session too, which is interesting because that's where we're going next.
Right.
And we're gonna try some EVPs out here because I was getting some stuff in the basement and we heard the disembodied voice, so maybe we can be able to pick up some voices out here. But let's just get into it.
Yeah, let's see. So I have a cat ball over here towards the entrance. I have the REM pod set up right here, leading back towards the bowling alley. Got stuff on the stairs.
Yeah, we have stuff everywhere. Another cat ball over here. Because again, this kind of seems like the focal point for the activity here. Many different lodge members have seen this woman in a dress walking right down the hall and heading over towards the bathroom. The clear as day. It's not a shadow, it's a solid person.
It's funny too, they posted on Facebook that we're gonna be here filming, and there's members on the post saying like, I don't really believe in ghosts, but
the women's bathroom on the first floor.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah, everybody says the same thing, same stories. I hear people upstairs moving around, sounds like a dance party. So let's just get into it and see what happens.
See what happens.
They're on the stairs.
On the stairs.
Okay. Hello. Are you coming downstairs to talk to us? Are you able to do that?
So all these devices we have set up, if you touch them, if you get close to them, all they're going to do is light up. Some of them make noise. They allow us to talk to you. We understand it's probably kind of weird for you, but we can't see you and we can't hear you most of the time. So it allows us to kind of bridge that gap, try to have a conversation with you that way.
Yeah, you got to think about how weird this would be for them.
Yeah.
This is the first time anybody's ever come in and actually tried to communicate with them.
So assuming they can see the devices first off, it's like, what is this thing?
Right, they have no idea. Right. Especially if they are from the hotel days in the 1870s or whatever, like they don't know what any of this is. They don't even know what a camera is.
Yeah.
So, I think I heard a female singing out here a little bit ago. If that was you, can you do it again or make a noise for us?
I didn't get to hear it. So if you could replicate that noise, that'd be pretty cool. I'd love to hear it. If you can, touch one of these devices we have set up. Like I said, they shouldn't hurt you. All they should do is light up and make some noise, let us know that you're here. It'd be really cool to have a conversation with you and learn about how the Elks were when you were here, if you were here during the hotel days, or the Opera House days.
Whatever you know this building as, we want to learn about that. I also heard a couple footsteps out here while we were in there. It was right as I had stepped on by the alleys. I could hear the floorboard creak where I was, but it was very clearly 2 footsteps out here. It was muffled on the carpet, and it was like 2 thuds, just like that, right out in this hallway. We have some devices with us that'll be able to record your voice. So if you can talk to us using these, we might be able to hear you a little bit easier, okay? All you have to do is get close to them and speak in them as loudly and as clearly as you can. These might be a little bit easier for you to use besides some of this other stuff, okay? So all you have to do is talk into them, that's it. For the first one, we're not gonna ask any questions. We're gonna give you the floor, count to 3, and you come up to them and speak as loudly and as clearly as you can, and you give us whatever message that you wanna give us, all right? Just do a quiet one. I'll stand by the stairs. And
I'll face over here.
I'll show you guys quick. This is what, oh, good thing I'm gonna stand by the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming over there.
Can you touch the top of that device so it lights up for us?
Did you just pan your light?
Like, what do you mean?
I saw like a flash of light.
A flash of light?
Yeah, it looked like, my thought was like your light reflected off something.
Right.
But it was on like right on the curved part of the railing right there, like right where it's going up.
Well, I was gonna say too, like this is the main entrance. Like if a car was going by, you'd be able to hear it.
Well,
Like,
not
it's
only
a car on the
that,
street.
like there's a wall. Like where this is like waist height, right at the curve of the stairs.
Right.
It was like a flash of light, but I have my light pointed over there, so like
It shouldn't flash.
it would have to have been brighter than that.
Right.
I also saw a shadow back there.
Oh.
I forgot to mention that. There's a lot going on back there.
Yeah, apparently.
But yeah, it was right. I don't know if my camera was pointed up high enough or not. Because that was my first thought, was like your light reflected off something.
Right.
But I don't know. That was weird. It was literally like a flash of light right there.
Huh.
What I was going to show you guys is this is what the hotel used to look like. So this is the top floor that burnt down. So they lost that. And now we just have this down here. And then this is where the bowling alley is, over here. All right. So I'm going to go over here by the stairs.
Yeah.
We're going to do a quiet one, okay? We're going to count to 3. Whoever's on the stairs or whoever's over by the bowling alley, feel free to speak in the device in my hand or Dylan's hand, okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if anybody had anything to say.
See what we got.
That's like a few words. It's like,
See them?
it almost sounds like it says, I see them, they're like something, and then the stairs, like on the stairs or near the stairs.
Right.
And then that goes off on the stairs.
Which would make sense.
Right.
What if they're talking about each other though?
Right.
It's like someone from the hotel sees someone from the Elks Lodge. Like,
well, that was the other thing I thought about too when I was downstairs. The very first EVP I did, where I was not asking questions, it sounded like two voices talking back and forth, and I was seeing like maybe they're trying to figure out who I am.
Right.
Because I'm out there, I'm like, oh, do this, and then like, what is this guy talking about?
yeah, this person's not from
Right.
here.
Like, what is a recorder? What is my, you know what I mean? Like, what does any of that mean? And this, hey, I see them near the stairs or on the stairs, could be talking about us, or it could be, like you said, talking about somebody else. There's a little bit more, so I'm gonna keep playing it. I should have stopped it. Let's listen to that again. Leave? Is that like
So I see them on the stairs or by the stairs leave.
leave?
That's interesting though, because it could go either way.
Right.
It could be I see these two people. They're
Right.
not elks. They're not supposed to be in here.
Right. Could be they see whatever is following us.
Could be
Garnett.
Right.
Sorry. We gotta go back there and drop him off. All right. Anyways, let's see what yours got.
One thing we forgot to mention before we started the session too, they just did the 11th hour toast.
That's true.
So they say that once they do that toast, it's basically just like remembering all the fallen
Right.
elks who have come through here. They say that that's usually kicks up activity.
Yeah, that's when the lodge member that's here right now discussed with us that because she comes in to do some work by herself, 11 is kind of when the stuff starts to pop off and things start happening in here.
So I don't know. Let's see.
What is all that?
Yeah, it's full sentence. Starts right at the beginning. It's just talking.
Yeah, literally. Okay, play that. It's literally talking the entire. Yeah.
Yeah. The first part almost sounds like I don't know where they're from.
Yeah,
They
I don't
need
know
to
where
get
they're
out?
from, but something. Yeah, play it again. Yeah, but they need to get out. I don't know where they're from, but they need to get out.
Just got chills.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, but what if it is they see the other
thing
person
from
from
Garnett?
Garnett and they're like, I don't know where they're from, but they got to get out.
Right.
Right. Like they can't be here.
Because that's one thing we've got on multiple investigations
Right.
now. Whatever this is looks different than
Right.
the other ghosts.
Right.
So it's like,
But that's what that just gave me super chills, dude. Like
Why?
that's what I thought I got in that first EVP downstairs. There's something different about him.
oh,
Help.
yeah, what?
I literally thought that first one said, like, there's something different. I didn't say it down there because I was like, I don't want to lock it into that if I can't really hear it.
Right.
But it sounds like it says there's something different about him. And now you say, I don't know where they're from, but they need to get out. And then that goes off.
Yikes. Well, that's like the jail, though. It
Yeah.
confirmed on 3 different devices.
That something from Garnett is following us.
Wow, that's
And they're
bad.
like, hey, you
fella.
who's that? They can't be here.
Crazy,
That's
though.
really weird. They're like, I don't know who he is.
But it's like, to anyone who's like skeptical,
Right.
like when we first had the whole attachment thing,
Right.
we were skeptical too.
Right.
But then it happened to us.
Right. Well, and it might not be right.
Right.
But like too many things
Right.
are adding up.
This
right?
is a
Like,
lot of coincidences.
It's getting kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they were like, I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
He
but
can't be here right now. Please leave.
strange,
That's
though.
really, really weird. Let's do some questions.
Yeah.
See if we can draw some more on that before we go upstairs.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So that's what's interesting is like the first one I did downstairs, the quiet one too. It was chatter, just constant chatter. So it's like we give them the floor and they're just kind of like it's not like they're addressing us.
Right.
It's like they're having a conversation between themselves. Like I don't know who that
guy is.
He's got to get out, or like there's something different about him. Like you know what I mean?
believe.
Yeah, literally, like apparently. Yeah. So I don't know. Like it's weird though. They're aware of something.
I mean, again, though, this place hasn't been investigated and they're responding.
Right.
So it's like either they've been yearning to talk
Right.
or, they're
They could, and they could be talking about us, right? They've never been investigated for, never been talked to like this, and they're like, I don't know who these guys are, but they got to get out. Like
Right.
this is a lodge, they need to leave.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to be in here.
It's interesting. It's
Yeah.
cool.
All right, so let's do some questions.
Yeah.
After they told us to leave,
Sorry.
and
Or it could be the person from Garnett.
right. Also, sorry. That's all our fault. All right, we're gonna ask you some questions now. Okay, we can hear your voice. It seems like you can either see us or whoever may be following us. Sorry about him or her. We don't want them either, just so you know.
Throwing that out there.
He's not with us. We're going to ask you some questions now, okay? So same thing. Come up to these devices in our hands. Try to answer these questions the best you can, as loudly and as clearly as you can, okay? You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Do you see somebody with us that you don't recognize?
At the end of the night, I'm going to go up into the attic. Do you want me to say a prayer for you?
If you do see somebody that has followed us, do you know where they're from?
What's your high game in bowling?
One, 2, 3. We're like, man, is there a demonic entity following us from Garnett? Hey, what's your best score in bowling?
I'm just wondering.
After you address the other guy, what's your best score?
Get that out of the way quick.
Just a question. I was pretty good at Wii bowling back in the day.
Hey, I was part of a league. My high game?
Yeah.
88.
Not part of that league anymore, are you?
No, I'm not.
All right, let's see what they said.
Do you see somebody with us that you don't recognize?
Say yes.
Yes, I know.
Do you see somebody with us that you don't recognize? At the end of the night, I'm going to go over to the attic. You want me to say a prayer for you? If you do see somebody that followed us, do you know where they're from? What's your high name?
Hold on.
If you do see somebody that followed us, do you know where they're from?
Yes, the Garnett house.
I thought it said the Garnett house. It's like broken up.
Followed us. Do you know where they're from? What's your high name?
Right. What? That's interesting.
The Garnett house. Cool.
Grand.
But like, see, like, Unless they're just picking up on what we've said, like, hey, this thing's from the Garnett house. So like, I don't know what that is, but like you just said he's from the Garnett house, so I'm gonna say that this guy must be from the Garnett house.
Right.
Or is it Christopher that's with us? And he's like, Garnett.
That guy's from Garnett.
He's like that meme of Leo DiCaprio. Garnett, we were there.
But it's like, or they're just hearing us, and they're like, what if we just repeat it?
Right. They said Garnett.
feed into
You guys
it,
are stupid. You just told me where he's from.
I don't know.
Weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
This one back.
Do you see something with us that you don't recognize? At the end of the night, I'm going to go up into the attic. You want me to say a prayer for you? Did you see something that followed us? Do you know where they're from? What's your hiking and bowling?
Something
can't
there.
tell,
Nothing
yeah.
too clear.
I was gonna say it sounds like whatever's closer to me is on the stairs, and then
Right.
that's been going off like that. So that's interesting because it seems like whatever's hanging out is over here by the stairs, which is kind of how it was down in the basement too. My best, clearest EVPs were right in front of the staircase to the basement, which is right behind here,
Right.
on the other side of this.
That's interesting.
A lot of times we notice that though.
Yeah.
A lot of location stuff is centralized by the staircase.
Which, I mean, if it's the heart of the building, I
Right.
mean, that makes sense.
Right.
That's, people go up and
The
down
biggest
all day.
thoroughfare. The biggest?
Biggest thoroughfare.
The busiest is what I meant to say. Yeah.
Getting kind of late,
The
folks.
biggest. This is the biggest thoroughfare in the building.
Anyway.
They're like, yeah, we're not talking to that guy.
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more session down here.
Yeah.
And then we'll move upstairs because, again, it seems like something's on the stairs.
Yeah.
See if we can figure out who's singing upstairs, and we'll go from there. So let's do one more. Let's both stand over here, though, because this is where we got better stuff. You stand here. I'll go back down here a little bit by the basement stairs for some reason.
For some reason.
And we'll see what we can get. We're going to ask you a few more questions, okay? And then we're going to move upstairs to the next floor. All right, so if you're downstairs, come up to the landing. If you're upstairs, come on down for a minute.
There's a spider web flying.
No, where?
It was like,
The web can fly?
I guess so. I don't
Why?
know. I just saw
I just
it.
brushed against this coat and thought it was the end. Oh my goodness.
It's a big spider.
It had plastic on it and made a weird noise.
Oh boy.
I'm not scared, you're scared.
Not I. Certainly
All
not.
right, let's do some questions right here and we'll go from there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Did I talk to you downstairs earlier?
Can you say the word benevolent?
Is this a hotel or a lodge for you?
What was the hotel called?
We've said our names a few times. Do you remember either of them? Can you say our names?
Do you like having people here?
One, 2, 3. Let's see what we got.
Mine recorded quite a lot.
I just
Notice.
tripped.
A little bit of a step up there.
All right, the biggest thoroughfare.
Biggest thoroughfare.
Here
Let's
we
see what
go.
got.
Did I talk to you downstairs earlier?
Yes.
Yes, yes, and then a yell.
Did I talk to you downstairs earlier?
Or is it get out? I thought it was yes, but then that second part sounds like out.
Did I talk to you downstairs earlier?
Get out.
Could be, yeah.
Did you say the word benevolent? Is this a hotel or a lodge for you? What was the hotel called? We said our names a few times. Do you remember either of them? Can you say our names? Do you want to have people here? What?
Nothing super clear. Maybe you get out at the beginning. You know, I think it's interesting too is even downstairs, and mostly even when we're doing the Estes, like anytime we ask about the lodge in particular, we don't really get anything.
That's
so
true.
it's like maybe they're like, no.
Right,
It
can't
literally
talk about
says right
that.
here, members only. So like,
Yeah.
maybe they're not supposed to talk about it. And they're like, absolutely not.
Right. We can't discuss this
Right.
right now. You're not a member.
You're not a member. You're not part of the cool club.
Which is, again, a really awesome
Interesting.
thing.
It's an interesting aspect
Yeah.
of it too.
Well, it's awesome that we're here to film,
Right.
too, if you guys
Something
want to
just
learn.
blinked. What blinked?
Blinked.
Was it this? Did this go off?
I didn't see it.
Because I could see the reflection of it in the sign.
Yeah.
And I saw a blink, like
what
a
color
color.
it was?
No, I just saw it was a different color.
Right.
But this is the only thing, unless the EDI went off and I caught it out of the corner of my eye.
Maybe.
It was definitely something blinked over here, though. I
didn't even see it.
I don't know what that was. That was weird. Anyways, let's see what yours got.
Yeah.
Did I talk to you downstairs earlier? Did you say the word?
Full sentence.
Did I talk to you downstairs earlier?
Something didn't
Did I talk
talk?
to you downstairs earlier? Did you say the word benevolent? Is this a hotel or a lodge for you? What was the hotel called? You said our names a few times. Do you remember either of them? Can you say our names? Do you like having people here?
So it sounds like there's a sentence after the first one. I can't quite make it out.
No.
But it's weird because, again, we bring up the lodge, nothing really answers us, but there's definitely talking. And that's how it's been for every EVP session.
Right.
What was that?
I heard it. I don't. Like a tapping.
Yeah, something moved.
Yeah.
Like, I actually don't know what that noise was. It sounded like.
Like. It's not that.
No,
What's
it's
going off? I'm scared.
I don't.
It sounded similar to that.
I don't.
If it was just like one hit.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what that was. It was definitely over here though.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like. No, I don't.
No. That was weird though.
Yeah, I have no idea what that would have been. None of these moved.
No.
That's moving because I just touched it. Is that above us?
I don't know.
It sounded like walking. There's literally just footsteps like directly above us.
Which is what they hear though. That's
I
common.
couldn't tell if it was like on the landing above us or on the staircase
Right.
where we're going.
I mean, that seems like a theme though.
Right, because I heard the footsteps out here in the female voice
Right.
as we were coming out here.
Because you were saying you heard the stuff out here, you saw the
Right,
shadow or
right.
whatever, and then now we're getting everything on the stairs.
Right, which is where we're heading again. I don't know. It's been weird. Let's get up there. Let's do some more sessions, then it'll be time for you to do solo.
Yeah, let's do it. Alright guys, so we moved upstairs, we're in the grand hall or the lodge area now, so we have equipment set up in this entire room. We can also do EVPs if we need to, but we'll go around and show you some of the equipment up here. But we've already heard noises just setting up
Yeah,
here.
sound like maybe a footstep or something over in that area.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. This area is gonna be interesting because we're not supposed to be up here.
Right.
Like this is another one of those spots we keep saying it like we're not lodge members. We're not supposed to be up here. So
Right.
it's interesting to see maybe how they interact with us up here. And we're trying to figure out if they want us to leave or maybe whatever this thing is that came with us. They can
Right.
see it and they don't want that here.
Kind of a toss-up, but I guess we can find out.
Yeah, we also have Spirit Talker running over here. We'll see if we get anything with that. And we'll just kind of go from there before you do your solo.
Let's do it. So we have the REM pod right here and a cat ball with a Bible over here. We have a Mel set up over on that like lectern. We got the Eddie over there. Static dome over there near that doorway.
Cat balls everywhere.
Cat balls everywhere.
Well, Spirit Talker's volume wasn't on, but it did just say heaven is the very first word as we were talking.
Right.
Which is a very interesting word to get up here in particular.
Because you have to believe in a higher power in order to join the Elks.
Right.
So, and the Bible's right here, as we
Correct.
discussed.
Maybe this was your heaven. This is where you wanted to be, and that's why you came back.
That's what we got at Emory too.
And then that goes off.
That one over there. Thank you for setting that off. Can you step back for a second?
Eric. My name is Steve. This is Dylan. Is your name Eric? Were you a lodge member? We're not members, but we're permitted to be up here tonight. We got invited to come speak with you. Do you want to talk to us?
We don't mean you any disrespect by being here. We just want to talk to you. We want to learn about what your life was like here, where you are now, if you can talk to us.
We think we heard you walking around up here right before we came upstairs. If that was you, can you make another noise for us or set off one of our pieces of equipment? Ball.
We have a couple set up.
Yeah.
They're like little plastic balls. If you touch the top of them, they're going to light up. Bunch of different colors. It's pretty cool. If you can just roll it.
I'll show you on this one. Also, guys, to note, when we walk around, the vibration part of the EDI is going to go off, so you're going to see an orange light on the bottom, so we're going to ignore that. But here's this.
I used to live here.
So that's how that works. That's how that works, okay? You hit the table, and it lights up different colors. I used to live here.
Yeah.
Did you live in the hotel? Because
Even
the
the
top
brothel?
floor, yeah, on the top floor right above us is what burned down, and that's where people lost their lives.
Right.
And there's still doors up there,
Yeah.
with fire damage on them from the hotel.
They
Which
still
is
have the numbers on
incredible.
it and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who knows what could be attached to that? What if that was in a room where somebody died?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Is that what happened? Did you pass away in the fire here? You lived upstairs?
Do you see somebody with us that you don't recognize from here? Has somebody followed us here? That goes off, okay.
So that's interesting too.
Yeah.
Like every time we ask about that, the devices
Yeah.
go off, we get clear responses.
Yeah, EVPs directed towards that, it seems like.
So it's like maybe they don't want to talk about the lodge because
Right.
it is a secret.
Right, and they're like,
But they're
"Who's
like,
this
hey, hold on.
Yeah, who's this guy?
Is that the case? You don't want to talk about the lodge, but you're trying to figure out who's with us? Are you maybe scared of who's with us, or do they look different than everybody else?
Do you want to talk to us using these devices that can record your voice? Might be a little easier for you to get your answers over to us. If you want, we can ask you a few questions. It just felt like something touched the back of my... Dude, that was so weird. Oh, I didn't like that.
Touch the back of your
Back
head?
of my neck.
What, like fingers?
Yeah, dude, it literally felt like...
Are you here for me?
Are you here for me?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Dude, that was so weird, though. Like, it actually made me jump. Like,
Yeah,
I went
I
like
saw
that.
you like flinch.
Dude, that was kind of icky. It was literally, it felt like somebody like took 3 fingers and
Yeah.
went like that. Like you could feel, I felt 3 different fingers.
Right.
Like it was right like that across the back of my neck.
A gentle caress.
Dude, that was really weird. It was a brothel.
Oh, it was, yeah.
It was a brothel.
And they said, are you here for me? That's
For the brothel.
crazy. Yo.
I didn't even think of that. No. He's up for grabs.
Hi.
Paranormal dating show. I already have Ida, so.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that was really weird though. Dude, I didn't even think of that though.
No.
It feels like 3 fingers run across the back of my neck and it goes, are you here for me? No.
That's crazy.
No offense, I'm sure you're beautiful and everything, but take a rain check.
Take a rain check.
That's crazy actually. I didn't put those 2 things together.
No. It took me a second too. I was like,
And we're right up near.
Can we keep talking?
no, I don't think we can.
Of course. Yep.
Are you from the brothel days?
Yo, that got weird quick.
Yeah, it did.
That's kind of crazy actually.
Can you confirm on one of these devices? Can you set off a device or confirm to the spirit talker? If you're from the brothel days, if you worked here, can you let us know?
We're not passing any judgment.
We can continue
Sir.
talking.
Sir. Ma'am. Madam. Wouldn't madam be the head lady?
Probably, right?
Miss. I heard a woman singing earlier too.
That's so weird.
Did you hear that?
Like footsteps? Yeah.
Hello? Are you a woman that worked at the brothel? And it said I used to live here before.
Which would make sense.
Right. Dude, I can't get over that feeling in my neck though. That was so bizarre. It didn't feel like a spider web. It felt like 3 fingers,
Right.
literally right across my neck, just like that, like all 3 of them.
I just saw you jump. Like, what are you doing?
Dude, it surprised me because I was like, I'm not near anything. And then it said, are you here for me? And can we keep talking, sir? Like all in a row?
It's
Stroke.
what? Dude, what?
Stroke? It stroked the back of my neck. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Okay, sure.
We're gonna keep it PG.
Keep PG here. I think we're teetering on PG-13.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm sweating. Is it hot in here? Is it just me? Golly, hi, miss.
That's crazy. I don't care cash, sorry.
I have so much cash in my pocket right now.
Why would you say that?
I'm flattered.
That's crazy.
I will meet somebody. That's actually wild.
Ghost love triangle.
Yeah. Oh shit, they're all just the Spider-Man meme real quick.
So walking into this investigation, though, this is not at all what I pictured.
No, this is not where I thought this was going.
No.
But it's interesting because like I hear the female singing downstairs. We get a couple weird things more towards like the lodge and like whoever's with you. We come upstairs closer to the hotel, closer to where the brothel was, and we start getting things relating to that.
That's crazy, though.
That's actually really wild. We haven't even done EVPs.
No.
Because this was starting to be a little flirtatious. That's actually crazy.
Getting a little spicy up here.
Dylan's gonna come out to the attic by himself after.
An offering.
Stream.
I mean, there's the canal.
Yeah.
So you said one of the pictures looked like a canal with water and then buildings.
Yeah.
On Sear, and I was like, oh, well, maybe that was their view from their hotel room.
Right.
Because right across the street is the canal.
Could have been, yeah.
So it could have been the view from her brothel room. You know what I mean?
How nice, how quaint. Is that what you were showing me? Have you been following us around all night?
I wonder if, so think about this now, all putting it together, right? Like downstairs, we're getting the stuff kind of about the lodge, but they don't really want to talk about it. The thing that's following us, we hear the female voice, I hear the footstep in the hallway. We hear somebody upstairs, the stuff
something
on the stairs going off, right? And then, so maybe this is one of the working ladies trying to bring us upstairs.
Right.
We get upstairs, I get rub on the back of my neck, says, are you here for me? Can we keep talking, sir? Stroke, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Gotta make your money.
kind of like they're leading us right upstairs.
Right. And it's like maybe they only hear us, they can't see us,
Right.
they understand that we're in different
Right.
places, but if I make a noise over here, they're gonna follow it.
Right. They're like, we can get them upstairs.
Right.
That's bizarre. That's really, really bizarre. Again, not where I thought this was going to end up, because like we were getting the more the lodge members kind of thing, it seemed like.
Right.
That's interesting. I mean, that's really cool.
It is cool, yeah.
That's like, see, again, like everybody hates phone apps and stuff. Like we were very skeptical of them for a very long time, but like, how do you get that in a row?
Right.
As soon as I feel something rub the back of my neck, it's, are you here for me? Can we
this
keep
place is
talking, sir?
Never been investigated.
Right.
So it's not like everything's out there.
Right.
Like, this was a brothel,
Right.
this was a hotel.
Right. We didn't know that's when we got here.
Right.
He said, are you here for me? Can we keep stalking, sir? And then stroke. I mean, come on. That's those 4 things in a row right after I feel that.
In a brothel.
That's what I mean.
Like,
That's really, really weird.
I will
I
appear.
will appear.
They see the woman though.
If a woman walks down that hallway, I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna run down that hallway.
This is not an exit.
Anything's an exit if you try hard enough.
Well, got a couple of windows up here.
Where are you gonna? That's that one. Where are you gonna appear? We would love to see you. When Dylan comes up to the attic, should I send him up with some money? You don't want to go up and not pay? You get in trouble.
Have you been trying to get us up here this entire night, this whole time?
Dude, that's actually crazy.
That
Like
is
I'm
weird.
just thinking about it still. That's
Yeah.
really wild. I physically jumped.
You
like
did,
it
I
was
saw you.
there was like a pressure to it.
Because I saw the light like
Yeah.
bounce. I'm like, what are you doing?
That was really weird. And then all of those things in a row.
Ghost Riz.
Still got it.
Still got it.
Can you make a noise out there in the hallway for us?
16.
The door upstairs was room 15 on one of the doors.
So up to room 16.
I wonder if room 16 is on one of those doors. You'll have to look.
Yeah, I'll have to look
Because the
when I
one
get
that
there.
I know, the one I saw said 15. Are you in room 16? That's wild.
That is crazy.
Where are you going to show yourself? We would love to see you. We've heard you're very, very pretty.
Are you gonna walk down the hallway for us?
Or are you waiting upstairs for Dylan? Thank you for talking to us. We appreciate you.
We understand it's probably weird, probably takes a lot of energy. So again, thank you for doing this.
Let's do one EVP session up here
Yeah, see what we can do.
before we send you up there. All right, so we're going to ask you a few questions now. Okay, we have these devices that should be able to record your voice. We were going to use them earlier, and then you started talking to us, which is great.
Dangerous.
It's dangerous.
What's dangerous?
I wonder how hard they would fight to keep the lodge a secret back in the day.
Right. Because we said
brothel.
we're going to ask you a few questions.
Right.
Like, it's dangerous. Don't talk about it.
Right.
Well, that's what they said. They were like, this brothel wasn't like
Publicized.
right. Back in the day, there were some places that were like, hey, this is a brothel. Come on in.
Right.
Do your thing. Spend your money.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this one was like,
We got a bar.
right. A little extra, you know? But yeah, I don't know. Let's ask some questions and then we'll send you up there.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Are you a woman from the brothel?
Are you upstairs right now waiting for me to go up there alone?
What number room is yours?
Do you like when people come to talk to you?
How much money should I send Dylan up with?
Are you going to reveal yourself to me? Are you going to walk down the hallway?
One, two, three. All right.
Trying to choose my words carefully there.
Yeah, reveal yourself to me? She said, you're goddamn right.
Best gonna see.
All right, let's play these back.
Are you a woman from the brothel?
What?
Doesn't sound like it.
No.
Are you a woman from the brothel? Are you upstairs right now waiting for me to go there alone? What number room is yours?
Can't tell.
Are you upstairs right now waiting for me to go there alone? What number room is yours? Do you want some people come to talk to you? How much money should I send Dylan up with?
I can't make it out. There's a few words.
Yeah.
Come to me. You can walk down the hallway.
You're being here.
Nothing awesome. So again, chatter, couple things, nothing super clear.
Yeah.
There's a loud like yell at the beginning, but
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, it did say it's dangerous.
That's true.
So-
as soon as they start asking questions, I'm like yelling, like, hey, stop.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Are you a woman from the brothel? Are you upstairs right now waiting? Are you a woman from the brothel? Are you upstairs? Are you a woman from the brothel? Are you upstairs right now waiting for me to go there alone? What number room is yours? Do you like when people come to talk to you? How much money should I send Dylan up with? Are you going to reveal yourself to me? You're going to walk down the hallway?
Nothing really
That was
too
real clear.
clear.
Again, so chatter. But that's kind of how EVPs have been. There's been a few clear ones, but there's been some quieter like chatter. That is unbelievable. Though.
Yeah,
the
that's
spirit
crazy.
talker in relation with me getting touched, that was such a weird feeling. And then everything lining up perfectly with that. And like, it seems like whoever's up here is somebody from the brothel days.
Right.
And they're trying to get us to come up here all night, and now we're up here. So let's see what happens when we send you all the way upstairs, right below where the floor was that burned out from the hotel, with original doors up there, still with burn marks on them.
I'm gonna have to see if that room number's up there still.
See if you
that
find
door.
16.
Yeah.
And see if you can make contact, do some EVPs up there, and see what you get.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, so we're heading upstairs now. I'm gonna go do a solo up in the old like hotel area, which is gonna be interesting after that last session that we just had. So yeah, here we go. I guess we'll see what we get. There's a lot we have to work off of right now, right? Gotta take this ladder up. So here we go. Okay, so now we're up here in the attic space. So again, there was originally a floor just above us, but it unfortunately caught fire. I'm gonna go see actually really quick if one of these doors, I'm gonna fall over quick. I'm gonna see if one of these doors has 16 on it. Because they have, it looks like all of these would have been from the hotel days. A lot of these doors look pretty old. So we have door 15 here. I don't know, I don't see any other markings on the other doors here. Maybe it's on the inside, but this is 15. So this is the door that Steve was talking about. I don't know. Maybe on the other side. I'll have to go back and look before I leave. As you guys know, solos are filmed in IR, so here we go. All right, so hello, my name is Dylan. I'm up here alone now. I'm not sure if you were just downstairs with us in the lodge, but like we said, I'm coming up here alone. So I just want to talk to you for a little bit. I have the silver box we were using downstairs. Seemed to have kind of mixed results with it. Basically how it works, if you come up to it and you speak into it, it should be able to pick up your voice, okay? So I want you to come up here. I'm gonna hit a button and it's gonna have a little red light. If you speak into the red light, I should be able to hear your voice. I'm gonna give you like 30 to 45 seconds, say whatever you want. You can say hello, you can say I hate you, you can say what today's date is, what the weather's like, whatever's on your mind, okay? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see what we got. It's so dark up here. Like it's pretty sketchy. Like I'll show you guys really quick. Like it's dark up here. There's no windows or anything, so this is what I see currently. Ooh. Sounds like it says, hey Dylan, There's a whole lot. I'm playing it one more time. I can't make it out. It sounds like it says, "Hey, Dylan." I thought it said, "You can stay," something. It like drowns out. I'm not entirely sure, but "You can stay with me" or "here" or something would line up with what just happened downstairs. So, oh boy. All right, I think I heard you say, "I think you can stay with me," or "I think you can stay here." I appreciate it. I live not too far away, so I think I'm gonna go home tonight, but I appreciate it. Got a crisp $100 bill for you. So I'm gonna ask you some more questions and we'll go from there. 3, 2, 1. Does this 100 change anything? Were you in room number 16? Are you going to show yourself to me? Where are you? Can you see Skeen Manor up the hill there? Three, two, one. Just going to set that on the table there and listen to this back. Ooh, I just hit my head. Awesome. So guys, like and comment for me. Say Dylan hit his head.
Does this 100 change anything? Were you in room...
What?
Does this 100 change anything? Were you in room number 16?
That's a weird voice, dude.
Does this 100 change anything? Were you in room number 16?
Sounds like it says yes. Dude, the voice is so weird though. Like usually DR60 voices, they have that like raspy kind of tone to them. That one is like, I don't even know how to describe that. That is so bizarre. Listen to that.
Does this 100 change anything? Were you in room number 16?
Something says yes though.
Show yourself to me? Where are you? Can you see Skeen?
In my room?
Were you in room number 16? Are you going to show yourself to me? Where are you? Can you see Skeen Manor up the hill there? 3, 2, 1.
I can't make out that last one. It sounds like it says in my room though, which like, I don't know if they see it how it was. I don't know if room 16 would have been on this floor. I don't know. Because the fire, like I said, it took out the entire top floor that used to be here. I guess I'll go over by the doors a little bit. See if I can, one, find door 16, because that would be really cool. So I wonder if they were one of the workers here, like maybe they are attached to the door. Maybe this was, you know, a happy place for them. I don't know. I don't see any numbers on those ones down there. That's weird though. What do I put the 100 right on here if it does anything? All right, so I'm gonna ask you some more questions. I put the 100 right on the doors. I don't know if you can see that better, if that's closer to you. I'm just gonna ask you some more questions with this device, okay? 3, 2, 1. Were you a part of the lodge? The Elks Lodge here? Do you want me to say a prayer for you? Are you attached to one of these doors that is up here right now? Three, 2, 1. Let's give it a listen.
Were you a part of the lodge? The Elks Lodge here? Do you want me to say a prayer for you? Are you attached to...
What does that say? It's like whispering.
Were you a part of the lodge? The Elks Lodge here? Do you want me to say a prayer for you? Are you attached?
I'm gonna listen one more time. I can't really make that out.
The Elks Lodge here? Do you want me to say a prayer for you? Are you attached to one of these doors that is up here right now?
It's a lot quieter. It's like whispering. That is so weird. I don't know what to make of that because it's like, I wonder if it's because there's something attached to us, right? Like whatever it is just came up here and now they're intimidated. I don't know, dude, that's weird. I'm gonna go back over here, see if I can get some better answers like near the staircase. Because that's something Steve reported. When he was closer to the stairs, he got better responses. So I don't know, let's find out though. We're gonna do our last session here. Last session, I still got the 100. I'm still here with it. So I'm gonna ask you a couple more questions and then we're gonna leave, okay? We're gonna be out of your hair. 3, 2, 1. Do you like having visitors? Do you like when we come to talk to you? I'm in the Army. Do you like when the troops come here, when they stop by? Do you see the top floor? Is it still here for you? Or do you see how it is now, only the second floor? Can you say, good night, Dylan? Three, 2, 1. All right, let's see what we got. All right, last session, here we go.
Do you like having visitors? Do you like when we come to talk to you? I'm in the Army.
It's like whispering again.
Do you like having visitors? Do you like when we come to talk to you? I'm in the Army. Do you like when the troops come here and they stop by? Do you see the top
Something
when we
there,
come to talk
too.
to you? I'm in the Army. Do you like when the troops come here and they stop by?
I do.
Do you see the top floor? Is it still here for you? Or do you see how it is now, only the second floor? Can you say, good night, Dylan? 3.
Sounds like it says maybe good night. Not as loud though, so it's like, I wonder. So again, guys, we try not to bring up this whole attachment thing, but it keeps coming up. It's the same thing with the whole Christopher Broadwell situation, right? We try not to bring it up, but it organically comes up at the location. They tell us something's here with us. So it's like, I wonder if whoever's here with us, right? The spirits that are at this location, at this lodge, at what used to be the hotel and the brothel, they see us come in, they're excited to talk to us, and then something else follows us in, right? So it's like, I wonder if I got up here and whoever was up here was very excited to talk, but all of a sudden they see someone else come up and all of a sudden they're scared, whatever. I don't know. Really, really weird session though. I guess I'm just going home with 100, you know, nothing really piqued my interest, but I'm gonna go downstairs, I'm gonna meet up with Steve and we're gonna recap and that'll be it.
All right, guys, with Dylan finishing his solo, that is a wrap here at the Whitehall Elks Lodge. What a weird night.
Very strange night. When I went up to do my solo initially, it seemed like it was a lot more talkative, but I don't know if it was the thing that follows us that maybe intimidated whatever ghosts are here, but I ended up walking out with $100, so I don't know.
I don't know, it's weird. We got things that I wasn't expecting. It seemed like they were a little reluctant to talk about the lodge, which makes sense. Definitely hinting at something is still following us.
Yeah.
And then the woman upstairs from the brothel, like that whole series of events was absolutely insane, dude. That was one of the weirdest feelings I've ever had on the back of my neck.
And just the spirit talker, like you said, like there's coincidences and then there's what just happened.
Right.
So I don't know what to make of it, but I think it's about that time. Get back on the road and see what the next location has in store for us.
Yeah, this is another local spot we'll definitely have to come back to again. It's the first investigation, they're already chatty, so I'm excited to see what they do next time we come back when they're a little more used to us in the equipment, but let's hit the road and see where we go.
Yeah, let's do it.